The vibe of the Shire keeps me watching The Hobbit over and over, so I want to make a teacup for their 4 o'clock tea time. I know I want flowers involved, so let's see what kind of flowers grow in the Shire. Since it is a fictional place, I feel like one Google search is pretty sufficient for research. Anyway, looks like roses, peonies, daisies, daffodils, snapdragons, but I got a little too excited thinking of flowers and I need an actual teacup to put them on, so I got started thinking of teacup shapes and sizes. I really like the size of this little green one, but I definitely want a more rounded base and rounded handle. I feel like everything in the Shire is so soft and round, but I like the height overall. Since I can't ask a hobbit what they prefer, I just have to assume for them. After a few sketches, I import my favorite into Rhino and start getting to work modeling that. I get a rough outline of the sides of my sketch and then revolve it around a center line to see what the cup actually looks like. And as my old boss once said, you can keep designing, but you'll always like your first idea the most, and he was right, because after I duplicate and alter, and duplicate and alter, and change the shape a little bit and alter about 15 times, I get stuck on the first shape and one other, even though I know I like the first one more. So I had to see what the little handle looked like on them, and while I'm thinking about that, let's get back to the flowers. I modeled the orchid off camera just to make sure I could, and it actually came out better than I expected, so I got to work on the daisy, outlining the petals and extruding them out to give some thickness. It'll be made out of clay, so there's a certain thickness it needs to be so it won't just crumble off. When I was happy with the daisy, I got started on the daffodil and another little random flower, and then I put them all up against the teacup, and I did end up picking the first teacup I designed as expected because of the roundness and simplicity, and I was pretty happy with the vibe overall. So be sure to watch part 2 for the rest of the process to make an actual teacup you can drink out of.